WesWes Show.
As a Pasifika student, have the same level of, like, you might not have reached the level of education that you have to get in all the points to get in under a general public. So you have a quota where you can get in with less kind of, like grades, but you go through a whole process, blah, 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 to try and encourage more Pasifika into the thing. Why do we need more Pasifika and Māori in jobs like lawyers and doctors and nurses and all of these kind of degrees that will normally be hard to get into? Why do we need more Pasifika and Māori
Because we
students?
need more people that can advocate for our people. Because it's a growing number. Like there's heaps now of Pasifika.
Yeah.
And Māori, Māori, it's growing stronger.
Yeah.
And like it's a fact that there are actually more Pasifika people in New Zealand. It was from some of the countries like, say, Niue.
Yeah.
There's more, there's more people here, Niuean people here than there are back in Niue.
Yeah.
And so by having a lot of Pasifika people in high up places, it's like you've got a voice. You've got more of a chance to have a voice.
That's exactly
Look,
it.
even though I laugh and I shake raps, there's actually something up there.
I know, that is exactly, that's why you do your mustache.
I know.
You have
I'm
to be in
tired
it.
and I'm feeling shit.
That's why your masters of the universe, you know? Because that is right. Because it is a very
Keep going.
it is a very
Keep going.
diverse, we have a very diverse community. New
Yeah.
Zealand is a very diverse community, and we need people who are in those positions to be representatives of the community.
Advocate.
That's right.
Like Efeso Collins.
Yes.
Oh.
Like, acknowledgement to him.
yeah.
Like and what was cool was that we had a topic at school. Funny thing was we started, it was called Trailblazers. So we looked at Pasifika Trailblazers. And then halfway through it, Efeso passed. And then I had to talk in assembly one day. And then I brought up during that, I go, he's actually a trailblazer. I mean... Yeah, I remember when we were at varsity, we'd see him talking in the quad so many times. I was like, oh my gosh. He's always there talking, advocating, but we were like, oh yeah, cool. We went down to Burger King. Oh no, Wendy's down on Queen Street. But then you think about all the work he'd put in and everything he'd done and where his heart actually was. Yeah. It was for the Pasifika community. And he did everything he could. He didn't, even to the point where he got threatened. His family got threatened.
Yeah.
And just big ups him for all the work that he did. And I just hope and pray that we have a lot of our people who look up to him and they, aspire to be.
Following his
to be like him. And not just him, but a lot of our trailblazers. We've got heaps of trailblazers out there. And it's just sad to see a lot of our young Pasifika kids now who just don't really, they've sort of lost their way or their lack of guidance. But it's like, just open your eyes, guys, and look. Like, we can even take over this country. But we're not like that. But it's like, just set your goals high.
Yeah, and I think the thing too with Efeso is that it really showed at his funeral. Like, I mean, they literally had to book out a stadium to have his funeral. I mean, we will not book out a stadium, sorry to say. I know. But, I might be able to have a room with 10 people. But, but that's the thing. It shows that... And he was so he was quite humble about it too. He didn't go out there and tell everyone. He was so for the people. Someone similar to that is Josephine Bartley, who is a Auckland councillor for Out South. And same thing. But the thing that is sad about that is that people actually threaten her a lot. So, but she is still, out there fighting for the community, for the Pasifika community and as well. And she just keeps going, and it's just, but I just don't understand the hate, of why people would be so angry towards a group that is just trying to get on the same level. Like, why would you want anyone to be brought down, Anyway, which brings me to another thing, which is just kind of knowing your rights as Pasifika people. Like, we just don't, I feel that companies, like big organizations, get away with a lot of things because they know that we won't fight for stuff, like either because we don't know or because we can't be bothered. And that's, we're busy people, so then who's going to do it? So as an example, and just an encouragement as well for people to kind of one, learn about your rights, but two, just don't give up as well. So I have so a couple of months ago I had an issue with my phone. I have a Samsung S20 Ultra or something, right? So I've had it for 3 years and 1 month when it started playing up. The warranty on it is 2 years. So at 3 years and 1 month, it started to have like a green and white screen. And I Googled it, and it was like apparently a common issue with this phone. So I took it back to a very well-known organization where I bought it from, a company that we all buy our electronics from. And they said, it's out of warranty. They won't cover it, and said that it was going to cost $600 to fix the screen. So then, because I like to,
yeah,
it's like, well, it's just like, you got it. I mean, the reality was I had a receipt. It says 2 years and warranty's out of, it's out. I get it. It's out of warranty. So that was their easy, it's out of warranty. You're a year out of warranty. And I said, yeah, the issue is I've had a Google and I've had a look that this is a common fault with this particular model.
Yeah.
So it's nothing I've done with the phone. I haven't dropped it. I haven't blah, blah, blah. I've looked after my stuff. And this is a common fault. So it's a manufacturing fault, right? So the Consumer Guarantees Act in New Zealand actually covers you for manufacturing faults, even if it's outside of warranty. Long story short, I argued with these guys for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. Went back and forth. And so they said to me twice, they said, no, it's not covered. It's going to cost $600 if you want it fixed. And I said, fine. And I said, I don't agree because I have all of this evidence to back up that, blah, blah, blah. Also, too, I have a Samsung watch that has lasted me 5 years and the warranty is only like, I don't know, a year or something on it. And it costs less than this phone. I paid a lot for this phone. The Consumer Guarantees Act says that it doesn't have a specific lifetime on equipment. It just says what a reasonable person would expect something to last. So if your watch that cost you $500 lasts 5 years, you would expect the phone that cost $1,500 to last longer than, Anywho, so I said to them, I disagree with what you're saying. Please give me the contact details of the person that I need to address my dispute I'm going to lodge a complaint with the disputes tribunal, and give me the contact person that I need to put on this paperwork. I sent that email at 9:45 at night. By 8:30 the next morning, they emailed me back and said, we've been, asking in the background for you, to make sure that blah, blah, blah. They've agreed to fix it. No charge, even fixing the battery that wasn't even my issue in the first place. And they did the whole repair, changed the screen and fixed the battery and did a full service on the phone for free. Wow. No charge. I picked it up within a week. And so we went from it's out of warranty over a year, blah, 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 to, and it's going to cost you $600 to we're fixing the whole thing for free. And that's just really about, knowing your rights and not giving up, because, we can go out and buy that thing, but I've just saved myself $600 or the cost of a brand new phone, and so I'm just encouraging people to just please don't give up that easily, and I've had relatives, like a lot of my, aunties and uncles, English is their second language, and so they'll come to me and go, oh, the mechanic is saying that I'm going to have to blah, 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 and so I'll go with them and go, and fight for them, and it's like, you just they will take advantage, people will take advantage of you, or they'll just be like, use the usual, but please don't give up,
because there are some people that will say, oh, it's broken.
Yeah.
Then we'll just go and hire purchase or
warranty,
another one, and then they just get into more debt. Like some of them,
and that's how we end up in that cycle of debt. And I'm so anti-debt. I just think it's killing our people, and I just really want to encourage people just to at least know your rights, read the terms and conditions. The basic thing is when you buy something like a cell phone or whatever. Take a photo of the receipt and email it to yourself. And because the thing with receipts is that they, is that they fade. And so at least you have a copy on your email.
Laminate it.
or just take a photo seriously or something. Or just, and also I think it, like certain things they can just email it to you now anyway, like so you don't get paper receipts. But just know your rights, guys, and just don't take no for an answer the first time, and just persevere, because it will save you. It could save you hundreds of dollars, and I'm kind of really sick of people taking advantage. So anyway, that was my rant on the Consumer Guarantees Act. But please, just and if not, just email Afakasi Scoop and ask them if they can help you.
Ria can help you.
I will help whoever needs help. Okay, just